I did wrong, but do you see this? This is baby corn. This corn should have been much taller. And if you look right here, it's got a little baby corn coming out. Which I hope that's not the only spot, because wouldn't that suck to only get one corn from each thing? Like, I don't know how the corns come in. But there's another one. And I think that's it so far. But yeah, it's a little disappointing that that's as big as they got. I saw these things coming up and I'm like, oh, I guess it's done. Also, we're getting baby peppers finally. See that little baby pepper? There's not a whole lot. There was one on there, but something ate it, so I had to rip it off. And then I've shown you guys the green beans. You know, we're always getting those. Something keeps eating holes in the leaves. If you can see that. It's annoying. I'm making spaghetti tonight. We're going to use this for our dinner. That's oregano. Our dill is going to flour. The only herbs, like, that's okay, but that basil should be a lot bigger. And then, like, the thyme's alright. So I've been using some of that in my food, which makes me glad to be able to do that. And then, tomatoes. Look at my little baby tomatoes. I'll wait till the kids come home and they can pick them. They're coming back tonight, so they stayed with their grandmama. And then I did cut the cucumber off. I don't know if I told you guys that yet. Sunflower's still looking sad. No flowers yet. Ants keep eating the shit out of them. But then we got new baby cucumber growing. And I'm sure there's ones other places. I'm just not sure where they are. And if you see right here, there's yellow spots going. I'm just looking to see if there's any flowers that needs to be pollinated. Okay, now to make one of my favorite dinners, because it is the easiest dinner. Some days I just really am not feeling it with cooking, and it's nice when I come home to not have to do a whole thing. So I'm making spaghetti and meatballs, and now usually if it was just me, Chris, and the kids, I wouldn't make this much sauce. But since today's Tuesday, my mom comes over, my brother and my sister, I'm making it in the crock pot because it is much easier. And then dinner's already halfway done when I get home, which I like because like I said, some days I'm just not feeling it, and today is one of those days. So, I put all the sauce in. And then we're going to spice the crap out of this because I just use regular, like, cheap Hunt sauce. We want to make Chauncey sauce. So we picked oregano. We're going to put some of that in there, rip it up. That'll be delish. Everyone loves fresh stuff. And hopefully all this oregano is cool, you know? I'm sure it's fine. I don't think bugs really go on this. The herbs are usually cool when I go out there. It's everything else the bugs try to get on and eat. Now I feel like that's not too much oregano for the amount that I like to put on my food. Because this is a lot of sauce, I like to make sure it's seasoned well. And my mom doesn't like bland sauce, so we'll see. So there's our oregano, and we both know we're gonna have to put some more in. I probably could have picked more, but I want to be out there the whole time, and I have a lot of tiny baby pieces, so whatever. And you might be thinking to yourself, oh my God, that's a lot of spices. It's really not. For 3 cans of sauce. And I still might have to put a lot more in later. So, we will see. That was paprika, parsley. My mom said she doesn't think this really offers flavor. I do. I use parsley in a lot of stuff. I have fresh ones in the fridge, but I don't want to put it in there because everyone's going to complain then. Not everyone likes it like I like it. Alright. That was Italian seasoning. Sorry, I'm half asleep. Basil. I don't know. Yesterday was a weird day. I just felt bleh when I woke up this morning from it. Alright, some pepper. Some salt. Not too much. Might look like a lot, but it's really not that much. And then minced garlic. And then we just put some heaping spoonfuls in there. Because you can't have too much garlic ever. Alright, and kind of mix it. Because I don't want all the herbs just sitting on the top all day. This is going to taste like Chauncey sauce when we're done. Like, ooh, did she can this and spice it herself? That's what it will be like. Because there's so many herbs in there for flavor. That's one thing my mom's always big with making sauce. Because she always used to just make the spaghetti. She's like, if you don't season it, I'm not eating it. Because I would season it, but not as heavily. But now I do. So, that's stirred up. I'm gonna put our frozen meatballs in. I didn't get the giant bag like last time because I had a lot of leftovers. Like it took, I think I still have maybe like 6 meatballs in that other one, which I'll use for like dinner one night when it's just like near Chris or something. All right, throw my balls in there. I feel like I gotta push them down or something. Yeah, get in there. You gotta cook. Yeah, get under this one. Alright. Now, I'll probably be going for 9, 10, 11. I'll probably be going for like 8 hours. So I'm just gonna let it cook on slow. The meatballs are already pre-cooked, so you don't have to really cook them. You just need to heat them up. I feel like no matter what I do with the camera, it is always dirty, the lens. And I can clean it all day, and it's very annoying. So I maybe gotta use like lens cleaner. I use that on my glasses when I wear them, but I don't know. So we are going to Walmart because that's what we do every Tuesday. And don't mind my camera thing. I've been messing with my stupid little tripod thing I keep in the car, trying to get it to where I want it to be, and because sometimes it moves when I'm driving. I just get very frustrated. So we're gonna see how this works out when I edit it and all, and if not, I mean, I know this is in there, but whatever. Okay, so going to Walmart. My mom needs a couple things. That's a given usually every Tuesday. She needs dishwasher products, milk, case of water. So I'm gonna get that. I am in desperate need of paper plates because I don't know if there's like a paper plate shortage or what, but I'm sorry, I'm so thirsty. They didn't have any when I went food shopping, so I figured I will get them today since I have to go there to get Lotto anyway. And I need to get face wash if they have it in there, because it's just the neighborhood market. It's not regular Walmart because it's like literally 5 minutes from my house. It's very close. And I prefer that than having to go to regular Walmart. I thought I was going to have to go to regular Walmart, but me and Chris went yesterday because I needed more yarn to start my new blanket, because I'm pretty sure I filmed it. It should be up before this one where I showed it to you. But that one's done. So I need a new project. So I will make that now. I constantly go from one blanket to another, and then do little mini projects in between with like yarn and sewing and shit. So that is what I have going on. The other thing is we had to get a table for one of our events because we're allowed to bring 2 tents. And we only have 2 tables we were able to make use of. One of them we use for all our shipping stuff. So I had to, we had to get another one. So I did that yesterday. Chris was home on Monday. The day after 4th of July, it was nice because he, like, usually all of our time is taken up with markets or doing errands and stuff. We don't really ever get to just do stuff together besides, like, in my mind, like, work stuff is, you know, vending and stuff. It's not like something me and him are doing for recreation. So he was home yesterday and the kids wanted to stay at my mom's on 4th of July night, which I was fine with because I was like, what ifs? And Chris didn't care. And they have a ball over there with my younger sister they hang out with and play with. So I'm like, yeah, they don't. I will never be as cool as her. So they were going to stay there, and me and Chris were just going to stay home, and I figured I was going to work on some stuff that needed to be done. Like, I have a back pile of videos that I have to get edited to get up, because I'm only trying to put them up like 3 times a week. And it's just nice to be a little bit ahead of the game instead of feeling anxious and not having enough to go up and then me freaking out trying to get done. So I have a little bit of backstock. That's why sometimes it might be like a week before you see something I filmed. And I know it'll probably get confusing because I'll be talking about what day it is, like I talked about before 4th of July, but it's not going to be up till after 4th of July. So I know some people do that. Some people are better in being consistent and getting them up like quicker. It takes me a while. So I tried to do that yesterday. I figured I'd edit all my videos since I was home all day yesterday and I didn't have to watch the kids or anything or deal with them, or, you know, I had the time, and then I got a lot of those done and edited. But Chris was like, you want to do something? Because we, like I said, we never really get to go anywhere together besides like work and stuff. So we went up to Blowing Rock, and that's really nice up there. I really enjoy going up there in the winter. And I say the winter because 1, it's not hot, and 2, there's not a lot of people there when it's cold. I've never seen so many people in a downtown area before. It was ridiculous. And I was like, okay. And with COVID still, and nobody wearing masks, and I mean, you passed me so close on the sidewalk we could smooch. I didn't feel comfortable with it. Chris didn't feel comfortable with it, so we moved on. And then I was like, I've never been to Boone. And that's like a half an hour above there. And that's like towards like the top of the state. And I was like, want to go there? Because we were already out. We didn't have any other plans for the day. Like, we got everything done. Like I said, I did my editing. Chris had to do stuff with the business, take care of, and he already did that in the morning. So we were fine. I went and drove to Boone. And we took this car, because usually I drive my car, Chris will drive his truck. Sometimes Chris will drive the car if I don't feel good, but like, I don't mind driving it. But anyways, we went there, and that's a college town, and it wasn't great. We didn't even get out. Once again, people were flooded on the sidewalks, no masks, and I just didn't feel cool about it. Also, you know, I'm very socially anxious, and so is Chris. We get social anxiety. We don't like being around a lot of people. Like, if they're, especially if, like, before even the virus came, like, me and Chris are very introverted. I mean, we are very nice people when we talk to, like, we talk to people at the market and stuff, but we don't like being around huge crowds of people. And that's just a no. Like, I was like, that's not gonna make anything enjoyable. So then we decided to just drive home. And then on the way, we stopped in a couple antique stores, but they were trash. They didn't really have anything that me and Chris had an interest in. One of them, they kept asking us if we needed help, like we were gonna steal or something, and I'm like, I can't stand that. Like, look, you can ask me if I need help once or twice, but like 3 or 4 times you're getting a little annoying, and I wasn't even there that long. So I'm gonna go in Walmart real quick, and then we can continue our chat to get my items, so I'm not out here all day, because I got other crap to do. I'm gonna show you the pool too, because it's almost empty. By the way, hoses didn't work. Don't do hoses, just go buy a stupid pump. That's what we did. It's ridiculous. Me and Darian got on 4th of July spending ridiculous amount Like, it was like $100 just to get it, but it's the only thing that got the pool down. The hoses eventually just stopped pumping water out. And I was like, oh, okay, well, all right. Just got out of Walmart. And, the register, I do always self-scan, unless I have a bunch of shit. The register was paying me ass. It was taking forever and I was getting angry. So, and then I also got mad because when I got in the car, ow, my hair's stuck in the seatbelt. When I got in the car, I realized I never refilled my hand sanitizer when I said I was going to. And I'm like using baby little pumps of it because there's not much left. I really should put chapstick on. My mouth hurts. Look at me all over the place. I'm just, it's just gonna be one of those days. But anyways, yeah, dick. Just cut me off. I can't today with people. This one's strawberry sorbet. I got it at the register the other day when I was at Walmart. I realized I didn't have any. It's really good. I don't usually use the EOS or whatever. I just usually use chapstick, but they didn't have any regular chapstick at the register, and I wasn't going back. Anyways, hand sanitizer, didn't refill it. Really need to, because I'm running out. You know, before the pandemic, I never used this crap, but now I do, all the time. So, got what I needed in there. Won $8 on Lotto. I mean, I'm getting there. Soon to be a millionaire. And so I used that for my tickets, which was nice to not have to use any of my own money, because I feel like the North Carolina lottery is just taking everything I got. I mean, I don't buy like crazy. By the way, I hope you can hear me. I always forget about the air conditioner, but it's like 80 degrees at 9 in the morning, and I can't. I need a little bit. So, but yeah, it's not like I have a problem where I'm like, oh, I gotta buy it all. I only get a couple tickets for the games that go on those days, and that's usually it. Every once in a while I get a scratcher, but I don't usually win much on them. If I do, it's like $10. So yeah, should have last night, because yesterday I didn't know Chris wanted to go out until he talked to me about it like around 12:30. I should have, if it would have been smart, cut glass yesterday, but I just wasn't having it. And I noticed if I'm not feeling it, they don't come out very well. So didn't do that. Should have did that. Probably would have saved me time during the week. So now I'll do that Thursday and try to get as many pieces as I can cut out. I want to make black cat, but I have a stencil I drew out, but it's not big enough. It's only like that. I need to cut a bigger one, because if I do night lights, they should be coming on Thursday. I want them to be larger and people to get, their money's worth, not a little baby one. And I have a couple ideas I have to sketch out and see how that goes. Some of them are very thin pieces, so I don't know how that'll work out. Besides that, there's not too much going on this week. We'll go over the meal plan like we do all the time. Tonight, spaghetti and meatballs. Tomorrow, I am making pita steaks because that is what the children requested, and they want them. Oh, my nose. Sorry. They want them in like the tortilla shells, because a lot of times we just cut them up and eat them over ice. But no, they want their tortillas. So that's what we're having on Wednesday. Thursday is super simple, easy dinner, which I was so glad Chris chose it, because the nights I cut glass, it's just a pain in the ass to make anything that takes a lot of effort. We're just having bratwurst, and we're just having french fries with it. That's simple dinner. Unlike last week when we had ridiculous fried chicken, which took up the whole night. So, that'll be good. We did have a nice 4th of July, the kids and everybody did. They, I always think about things I want to talk about, and then I forget when I get back in the car, so sorry, I go from 20 different stories. We had a good 4th of July. We barbecued, made the potato salad, and my mom had a cheesecake and I made cupcakes, so the kids had a good time, and they were stuffed. We roasted marshmallows outside too, on my brother's little fire pit thing, so that was cool. his greenhouse had collapsed, and he was not too happy with that, so he had to rig it back up again. But you know, that coin's kind of small like mine too. Those greenhouses, he paid, you know, a good amount of money for it. They're not, in my opinion, very good because it only rained heavy and it like collapsed it. So like, what happens if it like snows or something? I don't know. But we did that. When I was in Walmart, I noticed that I had to get face wash, and it is ridiculous. I get an off-brand of like CeraVe, and CeraVe's like $10. Because before I knew about the off-brand, I was spending $10 on face wash. It was just insane to me. And they have a Walmart's like Equate version, and it's like $6. I'm like, that's still freaking expensive. And that really irritated me, because then they had another one that was crappier, and that was like $2. But that one doesn't really keep my acne from coming back, so that is not helpful to me. And there we go, because I made the turn. It's so annoying. It's because we live in such a rural area. Alright, there we go. So, going to my mom's. We are going to... The pool should almost be empty. Darian said he's going to have to go in there and, like, sop up the algae water that's, like, at the very bottom that the pump can't get. And then, besides that, probably help my mom with whatever she needs me to do today, if she needs me to do anything. It's nice not having the kids in school and them having summer break. I dread August. I think about it, and I'll give myself a panic and anxiety about it, just because this year it's going to be different than last year, because we're doing a virtual school program instead of just our counties like connect. So that's it's going to be different, and they use a bunch of different programs. And you know, the younger kids, they have a hard enough time doing the other stuff on the computer. They're not like super tech savvy with that stuff, and I have a hard time too. And then it's like they were talking about you sitting in the kids' class all day with them, like on the Zoom when they have the Zoom meeting, and I'm like, that sounds terrible. Because like with the other thing, when they were doing it through the school, when they were still offering it, the kids would watch a pre-recorded video of the teacher and do their work. And if they had questions, I could just go back and watch the video if they didn't understand something. Or sometimes the younger kids like to lie and be like, oh no, she didn't say that. And I'm like, yeah, let me go look. And then they're like, oh no. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. So I would do that, but nothing, I guess, will be pre-recorded. I don't know how it's going to work. If everything's live, what happens if we need to go back for reference or something? I mean, it's like, look, I literally have 3 children trying to learn. I can't watch all the videos for that, like, with them, especially if the classes are at the same time, because Lilith is learning something completely different from the younger kids. So it's like, I don't know, that just gives me anxiety. I also, like, you know, I miss not having to be a school teacher. I don't like it. I don't like doing it. You know, I told the kids, I said, if it was safe for you, if I felt it was safe for you to go to school, you'd be going. But, you know, I don't feel it is. So this is what we're doing. I want to protect the children as much as I can. So, we're going to probably go to the drive-in next weekend. Well, this upcoming weekend, because today's Tuesday. See, I'm out of it. Like, it's when I get up and I start filming, I'm just like, what's going on? My brain's trying to catch up. Yeah, they have Black Widow playing, like that Marvel lady, and my family, like my mom, my brother, my sister, my kids, they watch all that stuff at my mom's house with her, the movies and all, so they are excited to see that. And we haven't been to the drive-in in like 2-3 years, and that was the last time I was in Florida, and we like going to the drive-in. It's nice because it's not a regular movie theater. You know, you can bring sandwiches for dinner, you can go there and eat, you can get stuff from the concession stand, and you're in the comfort of your vehicle, not having to sit next to people. It's nice. Like, we used to take them all the time, like they had when the Grinch came out. We had lived in Florida, the newer one. I love that movie, and I make the kids watch it over and over again around Christmas time. I also do that to them on my birthday, and I make them watch Christmas with Cranks on my birthday. They don't like it because I'm like, it's my birthday, we have to. And but we went there to see that. It was super cute. We liked that. So they enjoy going to the movies. But I like when they have, like, I know Hotel Transylvania is supposed to be coming out sometime this month, and when that comes out, there we'll probably take them to see that too. Well, I am almost to my mom's house. I'm going to get off of here, and I will see you guys in the next one.